Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visiten suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Манай нэвтрүүлгүүд олон хэлээр гардаг. Зочлох хаяг suprememastertv.com/schedule.
He is called by thy name, for he calls himself a lamb. He is meek, and he is mild. He became a little child. I a child, and thou a lamb. We are called by his name. Little lamb, God bless thee. Little lamb, God bless thee. Please continue watching to find out more.
Hello, cherished viewers. I'm Eliza. The romantic English people appreciate your thoughtful actions that bring joy to those around you. May your faith be ever strengthened in heaven's boundless love. Born in London, England in 1757, William Blake was a poet, artist and spiritual visionary. He began drawing and writing at an early age, depicting a vision of angels at age 10. Blake trained as a copy engraver when he turned 14, while continuing his writing and artwork. During the course of his life, he created hundreds of artistic engravings, many of which were combined with poems. Although his works were not widely popular when he was still alive, he is now considered a leading artist and poet of the Romantic Age. William Blake was also an inventor. He created an engraving technique known as relief etching. This approach gave rise to what he referred to as illuminated printing, which combines art and print to create beautifully hand-etched manuscripts. English author Alexander Gilchrist stated in his book, Life of William Blake, 1863, that Blake neither wrote nor drew for the many, rather for children and angels, himself a divine child whose playthings were sun, moon, and stars, the heavens and the earth. We will now share with you selections from Songs of Innocence, the first part of a poem collection that also includes songs of experience. In these poems, William Blake provides a contrast between the pure outlook of innocence and the more worldly perspective of experience. Songs of Innocence, Introduction. Piping down the valleys wild, piping songs of pleasant glee. On a cloud I saw a child, and he laughing said to me, "Pipe a song about a lamb." So I piped with merry cheer. "Piper, pipe that song again." So I piped. He wept to hear. "Drop thy pipe, thy happy pipe. Sing thy songs of happy cheer." So I sung the same again, while he wept with joy to hear. "Piper, sit thee down and write in a book that all may read." So he vanished from my sight, and I plucked a hollow reed, and I made a rural pen, and I stained the water clear, and I wrote my happy songs, every child made joy to hear. The Shepherd. How sweet is the shepherd's sweet lot. From the morn to the evening he strays. He shall follow his sheep all the day, and his tongue shall be filled with praise. For he hears the lamb's innocent call, and he hears the ewes' tender reply. He is watchful while they are in peace, for they know when their shepherd is nigh. The Echoing Green. The sun does arise and make happy the skies. The merry bells ring to welcome the spring. The skylark and thrush, the birds of the bush, sing louder around to the bells' cheerful sound, while our sports shall be seen on the echoing green. Old John with white hair does laugh away care, sitting under the oak among the old folk. They laugh at our play, and soon they all say, such were the joys, when we all, girls and boys, in our youth time were seen on the echoing green. Till the little ones weary no more can be merry, the sun does descend, and our sports have an end. Round the laps of their mothers, many sisters and brothers, like birds in their nest, are ready for rest, and sport no more seen on the darkening green. The Lamb. Little lamb, who made thee? Dost thou know who made thee? Gave thee life, and bid thee feed by the stream and o'er the mead. Gave thee clothing of delight, softest clothing, woolly bright. Gave thee such a tender voice, making all the vales rejoice. Little lamb, who made thee? Dost thou know who made thee? Little lamb, I'll tell thee. Little lamb, I'll tell thee. He is called by thy name, for he calls himself a lamb. He is meek and he is mild. He became a little child. I a child and thou a lamb. We are called by his name. Little lamb, God bless thee. Little lamb, God bless thee. Laughing Song. When the greenwoods laugh with the voice of joy, and the dimpling stream runs laughing by. When the air does laugh with our merry wit, and the green hill laughs with the noise of it. When the meadows laugh with lively green, and the grasshopper laughs in the merry scene. When Mary and Susan and Emily with their sweet round mouths sing ha ha he. When the painted birds laugh in the shade, where our table with cherries and nuts is spread. Come live and be merry and join with me to sing the sweet chorus of ha ha he. A Cradle Song. Sweet dreams form a shade o'er my lovely infant's head. Sweet dreams of pleasant streams by happy, silent, moony beams. Sweet sleep with soft as down, weave thy brows an infant crown. Sweet sleep, angel mild, hover o'er my happy child. Sweet smiles in the night hover over my delight. Sweet smiles, mother's smiles, all the livelong night beguiles. Sweet moans, dove-like sighs, chase not slumber from thy eyes. Sweet moans, sweeter smiles, all the dove-like moans beguiles. Sleep, sleep, happy child, all creation slept and smiled. Sleep, sleep, happy sleep, while o'er thee thy mother weep. Sweet babe, in thy face holy image I can trace. Sweet babe, once like thee, thy Maker lay and wept for me. Wept for me, for thee, for all, when he was an infant small. Thou his image ever see, heavenly face that smiles on thee. Smiles on thee, on me, on all, who became an infant small. Infant smiles are his own smiles, heaven and earth to peace beguiles. The Divine Image. To mercy, pity, peace and love, all pray in their distress, and to these virtues of delight return their thankfulness. For mercy, pity, peace and love is God our Father dear, and mercy, pity, peace and love is man, his child and care. For mercy has a human heart, pity a human face, and love the human form divine, and peace the human dress. Then every man of every clime that prays in his distress, prays to the human form divine, love, mercy, pity, peace. And all must love the human form in heathen, Turk or Jew. Where mercy, love and pity dwell, there God is dwelling too. Night. The sun descending in the west, the evening star does shine. The birds are silent in their nest, and I must seek for mine. The moon like a flower in heaven's high bower, with silent delight, sits and smiles on the night. Farewell, green fields and happy groves, where flocks have took delight, where lambs have nibbled, silent moves the feet of angels bright. Unseen they pour blessing and joy without ceasing on each bud and blossom and each sleeping bosom. They look in every thoughtless nest where birds are covered warm. They visit caves of every beast to keep them all from harm. If they see any weeping that should have been sleeping, they pour sleep on their head and sit down by their bed. When wolves and tigers howl for prey, they pitying stand and weep, seeking to drive their thirst away and keep them from the sheep. But if they rush dreadful, the angels most heedful receive each mild spirit new worlds to inherit. And there the lion's ruddy eyes shall flow with tears of gold, and pitying the tender cries, and walking around the fold, saying, wrath by his meekness, and by his health sickness is driven away from our mortal day. And now beside thee, bleating lamb, I can lie down and sleep, or think on him who bore thy name, graze after thee and weep. For washed in life's river, my bright mane forever shall shine like the gold, as I guard o'er the fold. Joyful viewers, thank you for your company on today's selections from Songs of Innocence and of Experience by William Blake, Vegetarian, Part 1 of 2 on Words of Wisdom. Please join us again tomorrow for Part 2 of this programme. Coming up next is celebrating the 250th birthday of Ludwig van Beethoven, Part 1 of 3, right after noteworthy news. In the immense love of heaven, may the lion indeed lie down beside the lamb as we celebrate peace among all beings.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/WOW.